Every morning at precisely 6 a.m., David would feel his mother's presence the strongest. It was at this hour that she would sip her coffee, her eyes fixed on the sunrise, lips moving in a whisper. The market's first breath. His mother wasn't a trader, just a woman who found solace in the rhythm of the world waking up, just like her son. For David, it was pure magic. Back then, he was just a boy, but he would stand beside her mesmerized, promising her, "One day, Mom, I'll conquer that market for you." Life, however, had a different script in mind. When David was only 23, a sudden illness took his mother away. It wasn't a gradual fade, but a sudden, brutal eclipse that left the world as a cold, gray shadow of its former vibrancy. Grief was a suffocating fog that threatened to consume him, stealing his ability to think, to feel anything at all. But amidst the pervasive numbness, one feeling burned brightly, the need to make her proud. But how? He couldn't bring her back, nor could he replace the void she'd left in their home. At her funeral, as the cold earth was being placed over her coffin, David made a silent vow. He would succeed in the market not for any glory or riches, but to honor her memory. Returning home, reality hit him hard. The house was eerily quiet without her humming. Her favorite chair was vacant, the kitchen, devoid of the aroma of her baking. The thought echoed in his mind. What am I doing here? His job was a dead end, offering neither growth nor fulfillment. Looking at the cluttered trading charts on his computer screen, an idea sparked. His mother's fascination with the market, her sunrise ritual, the charts she'd study. Day trading. David had always been drawn to it, but dismissed it as gambling. Now, it was his only lead star in the darkness. With a small inheritance from his mother, David dove headfirst into the world of day trading. His cramped apartment was transformed into a command center. Multiple screens glowed with real-time data. Charts swirled with indicators, and the incessant clatter of the keyboard mixed with the hum of his voice as he talked through his trades. David immersed himself in the study of day trading, devouring books, watching tutorials, learning everything there was to know about candlesticks, moving averages, volume spikes, and market psychology. But the market is a harsh teacher. It doesn't care about your dreams or your reasons for being there. It's a battle of wits where losses can be as swift and merciless as wins. The losses piled up faster than his wins, each red number on his screen mocking his inexperience. The whispers started. Amateur, waste, disappointment. But it was the last thing his mother had said to him that kept him going. Find the lesson, not the loss. And then try again, smarter. This became his mantra. Every time he suffered a loss, he asked himself, what was my mother trying to teach me here? And slowly, painstakingly, he adapted his strategies. Then came the fateful morning. It was just another trade gone wrong, except this one wiped out months of his hard-earned gains. He slammed his fist on the desk, tears blurring the charts before him. In a daze, he reached for his mug. It was her old, chipped, world's best mom cup, his ritual. But it was empty, just like he felt. Had he failed her? Was he bringing her shame instead of pride? As the realization hit him, he felt defeated. Was he about to give up when he heard her voice, not from beyond, but echoing within him, reminding him of the lessons? Breathe. Analyze the loss. Don't let the market break you. Let it make you better. That was his turning point. From that day on, David didn't just see charts, trends, and patterns. He saw the psychology behind them, the human emotions driving the market, the dance of fear and greed. He no longer chased every tick and point, hoping for a quick win. Instead, he focused on the bigger picture, reading the market's first breath like his mother had taught him, like she had shown him. It was a long journey, months of tireless work, studying and adapting. Slowly, steadily, the red started to fade, replaced by a growing green. A year after his mother's passing, David achieved what seemed impossible. He was consistently profitable, but more importantly, He was thriving in a field that many considered a gamble. He wasn't just surviving financially, he was honoring his mother's memory. On the anniversary of her passing, David brewed strong coffee in her old cup, walked onto his balcony at dawn and looked east. He didn't see a chart. He saw her smile in the rising sun. With tears in his eyes, he whispered, "I did it, Mom. I did it for you. Because of you." In the quiet of that early morning, surrounded by the symphony of the awakening city, David wasn't just a successful day trader. He was a living testament to a son's boundless love and a mother's enduring legacy. He had conquered the market, but more importantly, he had conquered his grief, channeling it into purpose and passion.